Join me today and we will build a pie chart in Python. Pie charts are data visualizations that are easy to explain, easy to interpret, and very easy to code. They are great for representing sales percentages, survey results, or anything else you can think of. Coders of all levels can do this, and as always, I will take you step by step. All you need is a Python coding environment. You can code along with me today using Google Colab or any other environment you choose. If you're brand new to coding and you're not sure how to set up Google Colab, I have a Colab for Beginners video that I will link in the description below, and you can watch that first. To build our pie, I'm going to use a library that I will import that is called matplotlib.pyplots as PLT, as it's commonly named. And we will go ahead and run that. For this pie chart, I'm going to use some arbitrary pizza pie data, but if you're coding along with me, you can use whatever data you like. I'm going to make a list of ingredients. We'll say cheese, maybe mushrooms, maybe some peppers, and we'll throw in some spinach. So we'll have an amount here. Let's come up with some numbers. As I said, these are arbitrary just to build our pie. So for cheese, say we need 30 pieces of cheese. Mushrooms, perhaps we only want 12 mushrooms. We'll go a little easy on the peppers, maybe 8 peppers. Spinach, which I love, we'll say 10. All right, and now that we have our data to build our pie, we will plot it. And that's plt.pie. We want to plot the amount, and labels equals ingredients. And voila! We have our pie. So we can see our pie represents the percentage of each ingredient that comes along in our pizza pie. It looks a little plain though. I think we can spice it up a little bit by adding a few more lines of code. The colors seem a little confusing to me. Cheese is blue, spinach is red. We can define what colors we want to use in the pie. So we're going to say colors, and just as in the amount, we want these colors to match up with each ingredient. So for cheese, we can make it Y for yellow. Now I'm using some single character colors. You can use hex codes here, or you can use these single characters, whatever you choose. So for cheese, we want yellow. Mushrooms is next. I suppose we'll make that blue. Peppers are next. We'll make those red. Spinach, of course, can be green. Then here we can add that we want colors to equal our new colors list above. And there we go. Makes a little more sense now. Now we can also add a few more pieces of flair. So when we look at this pie chart, it's relatively clear how much of the ingredients are in our pizza. However, it would be nice to have some labels. So we can add that here, add a comma, and we're going to ask for auto %. And this will give us some labels. Here we can tell it to how many decimal places we want to show in our pie. I'm going to limit it to 2. And we'll run that. And now we have some nice, neat little labels to go in our pie. Another thing we can do is highlight a section of the pie, sort of taking out a slice. We can do that by coming back here, and it's called explode. Say we want to highlight peppers. We can come back here. Since peppers is the 3rd ingredient on our list, we'll put 0 for the other ingredients. For the third, which is peppers, we can bring it out, I'll just say 0.1. We don't want to explode it too far. And then 0 for spinach. We'll add that in. That should run. Now, we can get really fancy with this pie. You can actually go to Matplotlib, search for plot types, scroll down to pie, and here you can find all kinds of fancy things to do with your pie. So you can experiment and play around with your pie chart, use whatever data you like. So I hope you can use this pie chart code for work or for your own personal Python coding adventures. If you liked building this with me, or if you like Python tips like these, please subscribe so you can see all of my Python tutorials. Come along with me for the next one.